345 all out, and 467 for 7. The game was drawn. Guyana, the defending champions, made 242 runs and 299 runs. Windward Islands, 233 runs and 225 runs. Guyana win. So Ghana is way up front leading this competition in the third week. Guyana played 3 games and win all 3. So they are like 70 something points right now. And Jamaica was number 3. I don't know where they are.
Jamaica didn't know where Jamaica is.
So I think Barbados is now moving to the number 3 position because Trinidad was in second and they drew a game. So I don't know where Jamaica is, but if somebody know, they could call me and let me know because I'm not final report on Jamaica team yet. There were controversy of dangerous and unpredictable pitches that forced abandonment of games in Antigua. The tournament moves into round 3 and 4 final stages to determine who moves to the finals in Antigua. I'm still curious as to why they want to play the finals in Antigua when the cricket grounds there are not prepared properly. Yeah, unpredictable pitches. So why they want to play the final there? Is it a money making thing to make more money in Antigua or what? So that's the only thing I could think about. They make more money off than in Antigua. We're gonna move into the NFL real quick. We know the draft was in, and we know who got Raiders got the first pick, but we think that the Jets, well, made 3 first-round picks, which were good, and Dallas strengthened their defense also. So 2026 draft, we all know quarterback Mendoza from Indiana is going to be LA Raiders as the number 1 pick, but the biggest surprise was LA Rams selecting Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson in the 13th round. Now there's a controversy about everybody, like 50-50, where some TV analysts and coaches didn't think he'd go that early. They figured more or less he'd go in the second or third round because of his late performance in the last 4 games with Alabama Crimson Tide last year. The first 7 games he was good, accurate, and they say he's maybe the most accurate passer in college last year. But the thing is, he don't throw a lot of interception. I think he has the best interception ratio in college last year. But the same system that Alabama plays, LA Rams plays that system. So maybe that's the reason why he's with the LA Rams picked him. And I like him. A lot of people don't, not because he played for Alabama. He played for Alabama, but I like him. He's accurate. The last 4 games, he didn't get protection he needed. I mean, quarterback cannot get the protection they need. Obviously, obviously, they're gonna get sacked or knocked down or batted ball or they gotta run away. They try to escape, and that's when they make bad passes. The New York Jets won the draft with 3 starters, 3 first round, and that was excellent. And Dallas Cowboys built up their defense, plus they picked a wide receiver also. So I think they came in second in the draft. Ravens. I don't know what's going on with Ravens because Lamar is set to get $74 million this year, and Ravens need players. Ravens need receiver. I know they just got one. They need. I think they just got a tight end also. Uh, but Ravens need players, and if you're going to pay Lamar $74 million, you need some of that cap money to spread out and bring players in if you want to win. So that concerns me a lot about Ravens. I look at Seattle, the champions. Um, $74 million, 9 players on Seattle championship team, including the quarterback. $74 million. It comes to $71 million. $71 million for 9 players on the Seattle Seahawks championship, Super Bowl championship team. 9 players, $71 million cover 9 players.
And those are starters or
In starters, including the quarterback, including the quarterback. So they have $3 million to spare. Lamar making $74 million. What's Raven? How's Ravens gonna win if you're gonna spend so much money on one player? I see Peyton Manning took a cut to win a Super Bowl. Tom Brady took a cut. Drew Brees took a cut. Um, I see Matthew Stafford took a cut at the Rams. They won the Super Bowl that year. I'm just saying that's a lot of money and a lot of players. Just compare Seattle. Just compare the Super Bowl champions. 9 players. 9 players are not make.
that's not the whole team.
I know, but 9 players starter is being paid altogether less than what Lamar makes. I'm not knocking Lamar, but Lamar haven't jumped over the edge yet. He has jumped over the top. Take Ravens past the first round in the playoff. And I love him. And I used to think he was the best player, but not anymore. Uh, he needs to wake up. And not just that, the um the money he makes, like I said, 9 Seattle players, the Super Bowl champions with a ring, is make it at all 9, it comes to $71 million. Lamar set to make 74. Ravens ain't gonna go nowhere if they can't break that money up to bring players in. You know, so I don't know. Ravens got to do something about that. Well, if you want to call me here at Sports Talk, BCCG Radio, you can call me. Regular phone 571-245-3805 if you have any comment. You can visit us on WhatsApp, 876-863-6047. You can go visit us live on YouTube, on Facebook. I want to thank George Green for watching and Marion Finley for tuning into our show. As usual, Marion is one of our best viewers. She always watches us. And I think we're coming up with some gifts shortly as to most popular, should I say, what should you call it?
We're going to surprise
We're going to surprise the person who watches the most. And I think she's way ahead of most people. We're going to prepare a gift for you, Mariah. We're going to move into the NBA. San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is defensive player for 2026. Yes, I think he is with the amount of blocks, with the amount of defensive steal. He deserved to be the number one. SGF of Oklahoma City is projected to be the MVP for the second time, and I think that's the right move. He should be. This man scored every game over 20 points. Every game over 20 points. I think he's leading the league in scoring points. No, Rudy Gobert, uh, Dikembe Mutombo, Ben Wallace of the Detroit Pistons Super Bowl team back in early 20s. No, I should say 2010, 15, somewhere around that. Um, One defensive player of the year 4 times. And it seems like Victor Wembanyama wants that too. He wants to win the defensive player of the year 4 times. I know Michael Jordan won it 1 time. He's the only offensive uh, two-way player to win. Offensive, defensive, to win offensive and defensive player of the year. Dallas Mavericks Cooper Flag named NBA Rookie of the Year. He only won by 27 votes. That surprised me because I think he's Rookie of the Year. He only won by 27 votes, which really, really surprised me. Then the NBA playoffs, Boston Celtics and Philadelphia 76ers, which is my team, are tied for three each, 3 games each, and the final is tonight. No, Boston, the 3 games Boston lost to the 76ers. They hit 26%, 28%, and 29% on 3-point shots. The saying is if you live by the gun, you die by it. You live by a tree, you die by it. Boston has got to play basketball. Apparently, people not watching. They got to play basketball. They got to go up into the paint and shoot to beat 76. And because Embiid is there, they're not going up. They're taking the outside shot. 3 games, yeah, they scored, but it's not going to happen all the time. No, they got to get lucky tonight if they're going to go shooting all threes. They got to go up to the paint and score if they want to beat Sixers tonight or get lucky on the 3-point. And that's why they are tied at 3-3 because they take 2 or 3 shots. You live by the sword, you die by it. You live by the gun, you die by it. You live by 3 points and you're going to die by it. New York Knicks won the series 4-2 over Atlanta Hawks. San Antonio Spurs won the series 4-1 over the Trailblazers. In one of those games, San Antonio was down by 17 at halftime and came back to win. Oklahoma won the series 4-0 over the Suns. LA Lakers won the series 4-2 over the Rockets. That kind of, I thought it would be more closer than that, like 4-3 or going either way because, what's his name that day? LeBron is playing without the best player on the team right now for the Lakers. Minnesota Timberwolves won the series 4-2 over the Denver Nuggets. Uh, Orlando Magic lead this tied. Orlando Magic and the Pistons are tied at 3-3. Pistons came back from I think 3-1 down. They're now 3-3. Just like Philly came back from 3-1 down. The Cavaliers and the Raptors are tied with 3 games each. So all these 4 teams got a game to go. And you should see the Raptors did it again. Kawhi Leonard, when he played for the Raptors against the 76ers, he had that ball that bounced the last shot of the game. When the time was up, the ball bounced like 5, 6, 7 times before it got in the basket. It happened again for Toronto last night. The ball hit the rim, went up in the air, came back down, and that's how Toronto beat Cavaliers last night, 112 to 110. Yeah. So I gotta watch the 76ers game tonight because the 76ers is my team, and I gotta watch them. Everybody counted them out. Boston should take it 4-1, 4-2. It's now 3-3. So go 76ers. Go my Sixers. You have nothing to lose. Go for it tonight. Just don't get thrown out of the game for no flagrant fouls. Now, this ESPN announcer, Mark Nerman, he had an interview with LeBron James. I think it's at the Houston game. Um, we must realize that both Kobe and LeBron wore number 8 and number 3 jersey in their career. LeBron used to wear 8 and he changed to 23. Kobe used to wear 23 and he went to 8. Now, keep this in mind, what I just said. LeBron said in the interview he admired MJ growing up as Michael Jordan. His post game is admired to win, wearing number 23 and playing in his 23rd year. LeBron said, I hope I made MJ proud of me because I wore his jersey. Now, when I wear 76ers jerseys because they're my team. When I wear Manchester United jerseys because they're my team. When I wear LA Football Club jerseys, my team. Right? When I wear Jamaica jersey, it's my team. Now, for you to wear somebody jersey, you gotta admire that person. That person gotta be should I say,
Person that you look up to.
yeah, person that you look up to. Thank you, Q. I wear Allen Iverson jersey. Allen Iverson from 76ers. And I still, because I love him. I think he was my favorite player up to the time, even though Michael was the best. Allen Iverson was my favorite player. And I don't love another basketball player as much as I did Allen Iverson. And I wear number 3 up to today. Allen Iverson, I don't wear none of the new guys' jersey. I wear number 3. And LeBron got to look up to Michael to wear 23. Kobe got to look up to Michael to wear 23. And Kobe changes it to 8. LeBron was wearing 8 before, and then he changed it to 23. So they got to look up to MJ. As based on what was said, as for GOAT, LeBron said he should not be compared to MJ based on championship. We are both different players. I do agree about both different players, but you still got to use a championship because LeBron went to what, 7 or 8 championship and only win 3. Three or four. Four. And Michael went to six and won six. He didn't lose any, right? So I think this should put the GOAT conversation to bed because everyone is copying Michael Jordan. So we should just put the GOAT conversation to bed and forget it. That's my opinion. Because based on this interview with LeBron James at the Houston Rockets game, with Mark Man, from ESPN, my conclusion is Michael Jordan
Is the greatest.
is the GOAT.
Is the greatest.
Yeah. So I put it to bed. Charles Barkley said it. Chuck said it.
And those are other great players. And they're
Elijah
saying,
Elijah one said it. Um, the mailman said it. I mean,
the list is long, bro.
yeah. So the only one who doesn't say it is Isaiah Thomas, and I know that's a feeling going on there between him and Michael Jordan from way back. So, so I leave that part alone. I love you, Isaiah Thomas. I love you. I love to watch you play. So it's no hard feelings here. He was one of the great. We're gonna move right to Major League Baseball, and like I say, you're watching Sports Star on BCCG Radio. I'm by myself today. I don't see nothing first. My other partner, Wayne White, said he'd be showing up today. And I don't see him yet. I don't know if he's gone to cricket. But I hope he shows up soon. If he don't, that's all right. Now I'm watching Major League Baseball. Chicago Cubs manager Craig Counsell said Major League Baseball allowed a maximum of 13 pitches on each roster. 13 pitches are allowed on every roster and every team. But Shohei Ohtani of LA Dodgers is used as a pitcher, making it 14 pitches, one more than the other teams are the LA Dodgers breaking the rule and not being disciplined. No, to me they are.
They found a loophole.
Yeah, they're using Otani as a leadoff man and pitcher. They're not using him as a reliever. They're starting him, and that makes it 14. And each team should only have 13. And he's right. If you look at it technically, he's right. And the league haven't done anything about it. You know, and you wonder why. Some teams is it they get a buy favoritism or what, and why you know nothing is being done about it. I don't really know the rules on this. I'm just going by what the Cubs manager is saying because
Can a player be on both sides of the roster as a pitcher and bat?
yeah, because you got a catcher and a bat.
So then if you have a catcher and a bat, why you can't have a bat and a pitcher?
You can, but you have to eliminate one.
No. If you have a pitcher who can bat,
Mm.
and
No,
you can have a catcher. Can you have a catcher that can bat?
that is obvious. He's not going to pitch. But
So is there a rule that says the pitcher can't bat?
no, there's no rule. But the rule says 13.
No. I don't.
So
I don't disagree. But
So-
all I'm saying is, if the rule says you have to have 13, so is his name on both sides of the list?
It has to be or he can't pitch.
Agree. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. What would give them the idea to to find use it as a loophole? Because if somebody went through that idea They found a way to make it work and make it legal. We just haven't figured it out what it
Well, apparently the Chicago Cub manager haven't figured it out yet.
is.
And if he's thinking that way, I'm quite sure other teams are.
Yeah, but the rule book states, and that's the rule. Until the rules change, and they found a loophole in the rule, can't beat them.
Well, I'm waiting to see the result on that. I haven't received anything on it so far, so I'm waiting to see the result on that.
We need to check the rules on that.
Yeah, I need to check the rules on that. But if they say 13, I thought it makes it 14.
Yeah.
So, Max Muncy, LA Dodgers, six all time, number 6 all time in home runs, 213. No one seems to notice him. They seem to notice Otani, Hernandez, and Freeman, but Muncy started for the most home runs so far in 2026. 9 home runs. No, he's not tied. I'm sorry about it. He has 9 home runs, the most for the Dodgers in 2026. And nobody seems to notice this guy. And he has 213 home runs, which is 6th on the all-time Dodgers list. So I think we need to give Max Muncy some love here. We need to give this guy some love because you look at LA Dodgers team from way back. And I don't know if they were the same team as Brooklyn Dodgers, but LA Dodgers team. And he's number 6 all time. And they are not, nobody's paying attention to him, but he has the most home runs on the Dodgers team right now. I lift my hat to you, Mr. Muncy. Anytime I see something in the record book, I gotta acknowledge it. Boston Red Sox fired manager Alex Cora after a bad start, 10-17. All that talk about Boston, what they're gonna be like at the beginning of the season, and yet still, you know, they're not doing good. But still, a lot of games to go. Last year, the Yankees was after 30 games, they were below 500, and they went to the World Series. So it's 172 games to go to play. So it's like 140 something games to go. It's a lot of games to go, and things will turn. Philadelphia Phillies fired manager Rob Thompson after a bad start, 9 and 19. Nine wins, 19 losses. Whoa. Whoa. Last night, New York Yankees defeated Baltimore Orioles 7-2. Yankees are 21 and 11. The Orioles are 15 and 17. Pete Alonso of the Orioles hit his 5th home run for Baltimore. And Caballero, the backup shortstop for the New York Yankees, hit his 3rd home run. He is the backup shortstop who leads the American League in stolen bases. Caballero is playing for the injured Volpe. Volpe, who is the shortstop for my team, New York Yankees. The way this guy is playing, I don't know if Volpe is gonna have a game. Yes, they're gonna have to play him. Yes, they're gonna have to play him, give him a couple bats. But I don't know if he can get by the game from this guy. This guy's playing. This guy's playing great, man. So again, you're watching Sports Talk on BCCG Radio. Women's West Indies Cup Cricket, ICC Women's cricket team are preparing for the World Cup T20 in England on June the 12th, on July the 5th, 2026. Gotta wish the West Indies women cricket team, I gotta wish them some luck and hope they can bring home a championship because they are very good. They are very good. We're going to move straight to soccer. CONCACAF Women's Soccer. Jamaica Reggae Girls defeated Guyana 2-0 in Jamaica to top their group and move to the next stages.
Go Reggae Girls.
Go Reggae Girls. Show the Reggae Boys how you do it. Show them how it's done. You know, proud of the Reggae Girls, man. But FA Cup semi-finals. Manchester City defeated Southampton 2-1. Chelsea defeated Leeds United 1-0. With 5 chances, Leeds should have won this game. When I say chances, I mean just the goalkeeper to beat. Manchester City will play Chelsea in the finals in a date to be announced. The English Premier League soccer is going on right now. It's going on right now. Ex-Man U players like Scott McTominay, who's playing for Napoli, Garnacho, who's playing for Chelsea, Rashford, who's playing for Barcelona, are doing well with their new clubs. Could it be the ex-Man U managers, Ten Hag, Amorim, who was causing the problems at Man U? To me, it seems that way because now they're gone. They're using an interim manager, and this man is coaching his team. He has what 11 wins, and Man U are number third. They play Liverpool today, so we'll see the outcome of that. I hope that they defeated Liverpool in the first game early in the season. I hope they do it again because I want them to stay in third. They can't win it, so I don't want them to drop past third. So Liverpool is 3 points behind Man U. If Liverpool wins, Man U is still going to be in third because of goal differences. Unless it's goal differences. So I hope Man U win or draw. One of the two. But the games are in progress right now. English Premier League. I don't have the stats with me, but it's going on right now. And when I finish the show, I'm going home to watch. I was watching the semifinals in the UEFA Champions League. Arsenal in the first round drew 1-1 with Atletico Madrid. Now, the return game is on Tuesday at Arsenal. Now, most people believe in home games, home team. I don't believe in home team. I think you can get beaten at home as well as you can get beaten at in away games.
Only for some teams. Only for some teams. And I
Some
can give you
some
names.
some teams have a better away record than they do in
I can tell you about some teams that go and get beaten whether home or away. No matter.
the voice here is my engineer Q Walker in the background. PSG defeated Bayern Munich 5-4 in game one. Game two will be this week. Not sure if it's Monday or Tuesday, but that is gonna be a soccer game to watch. That is gonna be a soccer game to watch because Bayern Munich is coming back, blood in their eyes. So if it's Monday or Tuesday, on Tuesday I'm gonna watch the Arsenal game, definitely. In the USA Soccer, the sporting director of USA Soccer, Matt Croker, resigned to take up a job in Saudi Arabia. USA is the 2026 host for the World Cup Soccer. No, this happened. Why is he leaving? That's a question. I know it's more money in Saudi Arabia, but this man seems to have built the 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 U.S. soccer team, the U.S. team. He seemed to be happy with his job, and he just got up and quit and went to Saudi Arabia. So like, it has to be more money, you know. In the German Bundesliga, number one team is Bayern Munich, 76 points. Number two, Dortmund, 64 points. In the La Liga Spanish League, Barcelona, 79 points. Uh, Number two, Real Madrid, 70 points. In the League One French League, PSG, 63 points. Number two, Lens, 62 points. 1 point behind, but they play one more game than PSG. In the Scottish Premier League, number one, Arts, 70 points. Number two, Rangers, 69. I watched that game last week. Rangers lost. All Rangers need was a draw to stay on the top. Yeah, I watched that game. Then I didn't know Arts was so good. I saw them last year play, but this year they've improved. Series A Italian, number one Inter Milan, 78 points. Number two Napoli, 66. It's close. Jamaica Premier League, Montego Bay United, 65 points. Number two Mount Pleasant, 61. Like I said, I watched Mount Pleasant. I watched Mount Pleasant play LA Galaxy in the CONCACAF Champions Cup, and they lost two games, 3-0, 3-0. You know, and that really, they didn't play like they had a midfield at all. No, either defending or moving forward. In the Major League Soccer, Vancouver Caps are number one. Number two is LA Football Club. LA Football Club, y'all know that's my favorite team. That's my favorite team right there. I don't know if you guys watch. I don't know if you guys watch the United States Football League. You should. I watched a game. When was it? Thursday night. It was good. The Butlocks played Louisville. Can't remember Louisville Renegades, but I watched that game. They are great. I like watching it. One of the rules are on fourth down, no punting when you pass midfield. You must go for the first down only, and you must go only in the last 2 minutes of the game. You're allowed to punt, but once you pass uh, off of the field, you cannot punt on fourth down. You must go for it. Once you pass midfield, you cannot punt, but you must go for it. Only in the last 2 minutes of the game you're allowed to punt because the deciding factor could be right there. So I love that. I watched them on fourth down. They had to pass or run the ball. And it's either you get it or you turn the ball over, but you're not allowed to punt. And I love that. And I think a lot of more people should be watching that, man. I'll be watching it tonight. No, not because of the basketball game, I will not. But Sunday night, I will. In college football news, former Michigan football coach Sharon Moore pleaded guilty to misdemeanor charges in exchange for dropping off felony charges, domestic violence brought against him last December 2025. He was sentenced to 18 months on probation. His attorney asks that they remove that that thing, ankle brace, and
Oh my
the
God.
judge said no, 18 months. We all know where that came from. He was friendly with a member of staff, and she claimed that he came to her house and abused her because she wanted to end the relationship, and blah blah blah. And his wife stood by him right through court, and all that went on, and I respect her for that. She stood by him, you know, and she don't want nothing to come between the marriage, and probably should forgive her husband, you know. But that's what happened there. So for the next 18 months, he'll be home. He tried to get uh, the defensive coordinator job for the LA Chargers, and they turned him down because I guess it's because of this. So I believe everybody should get a second chance. And he was a great coach. He took over from Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh, and I think he's a good coach, and everybody should get a second chance. Mistakes were there, made to happen, and it happened. We're gonna into golf. Rory McIlroy, as we know, won the second straight Masters, and ice hockey is going on right now, the playoffs. So we all should watch the playoff. I think so. I gotta check the scores tonight, see who's eliminated, who's moving on, or what. In lacrosse, Jamaica is hosting the World Lacrosse Tournament, July 2026.
Good morning, Mr. Lacrosse person.
Yeah, Calvert Hutchinson.
Good morning.
When he was here 2 years ago, we interviewed him in the studio. He's the president. He started lacrosse in Jamaica. He's the president, and he's doing a great job. From time to time, he sends me photos, and whenever I get them again, I'm gonna save them and
Put them up.
put them on the screen so we all can
See the growth.
right grow. And they struggle financially to do what they do. Churches and some businesses have donated, and the government now realizing where lacrosse is trying to donate something, not much, but donate something, you know, to help. Because can you imagine lacrosse? Jamaica is hosting it in July. Oh man, this is big. This is big. We're gonna move back into the NFL real quick before we exit. Remember, you're watching Sports Talk on BCCG Radio. And you can call us at the regular phone 571-245-3805. You can visit us on WhatsApp 876-863-6047. Or you can visit us on YouTube Live or Facebook. Tom Brady asked NFL about coming back to play football again. Yes, he can come back. He would be the first player to do so. If an Hall of Famer returns, his status does not change being an Hall of Famer. As a member, he will have to wait another 5 years after retiring again before they ever invited me to any Hall of Fame functions or anything.
He's a player.
Yeah, so why does he want to do that? He achieved everything he wants in football. Why would he want to do this? This puzzles me. But I guess he'll be the first man. I guess he wants that. I guess he wants it. Now Philip Rivers came back, but he wasn't in the Hall of Fame. Now he has to wait 5 more years. I think Philip Rivers only had like 2 years left. Now he has to wait 7 more years, 5 more years, really. So it's going to be like 8 years before he get into the Hall of Fame. Florida's Attorney General said NFL should get rid of the Rooney Rule. That man need a bump. That man got a bump in his head. Most of y'all don't know what the Rooney Rule is. The Rooney Rule is the league came up with that. That at least every team should interview one black coach before they hire any new coach. Whether it's you bringing in an assistant coach, defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, a special team coordinator, whatever. Before you do that, you gotta interview one black coach for the job. One black coach before you make any hire. And some teams are still not doing it. And I think the NFL should find it.
No, but hold on.
That's a rule, Rooney Rule.
And now a lawyer wants to get rid of the rule.
The Florida's
lawyer.
Attorney General.
A tough lawyer.
Yeah,
Now, ask the question. Why? Because remember, you don't have to hire him.
you got to
You
interview.
just interview him.
Right.
So you could sit there for 5 minutes and say, okay, fine, that's okay, okay.
Yeah.
No problem. But we're not, you have all the qualifications, but you're not what we were. So why would a lawyer, top lawyer, take it up to remove that?
That's a good question, man. That's a good question, man. I try to figure that out myself. Why? Why is he getting involved in the NFL? Period.
Why
You
would
know,
a lawyer be getting into sports? Why?
it reminded me of Donald Trump was trying to buy an NFL team, and the NFL said no, because we don't want politics
In the
in
sports.
sports, and that was it. So I don't know why this lawyer got involved. In one of the draft, the big talk was about Jer- um, Jeremiah Love. If he goes to Washington, I think Washington wanted him, but they needed somebody to protect the quarterback, which they did first. But Jeremiah Love, the running back from now and then, he was going in the top 5. He was going in the top. I think he was second draft. He was going in the top 5. And they were saying if Washington he goes to Washington, can't imagine Jeremiah Love running the ball with Jaden Daniels, running quarterback. This would be bad for their division rivals, Giants and Eagles. But apparently they didn't get it. They didn't get it. But I think they start with 3 running backs now, and they're gonna pick 2, put one on the practice squad, and pick 2 back up to run the ball. Philadelphia Eagle draft is drafted. You are Bernard, 21-year-old defensive tackle from Nigeria, in the 3rd round. He never played organized football before. It's a part of the International Player Part program. No, they play football in Nigeria, but he never played organized professional football. But the guy's huge, he's muscular and trained.
What's his name?
UR Bernard. UAR. UR Bernard. I don't know you spell or you call UR or how they pronounce it. But it's UAR Bernard. They drafted him in the third round and they paying his and then they I watched the interview on television and the general manager called him on the phone and said, you know, we're gonna give you a airplane ticket to come here and train with us, and we're gonna make you into the player that we want you to be. I watched the interview, and he said thank you, and I I was surprised, but it's another rule that the NFL has. It's a part of the international player pathway program.
Give everybody a chance.
Give everybody a chance from out of the country. They got guys from Honolulu, not Honolulu. They got guys from Africa before. Christian Okoye. You got a couple of one even on Baltimore defensive line right now. So you got African players. You got African player was a receiver for 49ers. So you got players. They bring in
It's
players
not
from
new, but
yeah, yeah,
it's not new.
yeah. But they brought them in, and you got I'm quite sure I did see player there from Italy in the league. Yes, I'm quite sure I did see a player from Italy playing for a team. I can't remember what team, but yeah. So they are. It's a part of the
Okay.
international player pathway program that league brings, just like the the rule there that the attorney general is trying to change the Rooney rule. That's a part. Just like they have the Rooney rule, they have the pathway players. So I think that's what's good for Philadelphia Eagles. They stick to they playing by the rules. The league say you must, and they did it, and at least you're giving somebody a chance. From another country who you know they get this visa, everything together, and it ain't fair. They're gonna bring him in, put him up in a hotel room, and train with the team because they're gonna groom him for a couple of years. And he's only 24, I think.
Mhm. But he's big.
Yeah, the guy huge. So they wanted to stop the run or protect the quarterback. I don't know where they're
And
gonna
he's
play.
from where? Nigeria.
Nigeria. So you are Bernard from Nigeria. So I wish him all the luck when he comes. So that's it for me for today on Sports Star. And again, you listen to BCCG Radio. We're live on YouTube, internet, WhatsApp, and on behalf of my engineer Q Walker, I want to thank you all for tuning in and watching the show. And hope to see you next Saturday. Thank you all.